Okay, how many of you are wearing foundation today? And me. So you're all going to be really happy to learn that my special case level 6 challenge for us is 2 digits.
Really?
Yeah, but don't worry because I won't be seen dead without foundation on either. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to cheat.
Sounds good.
So you might have all heard about this new thing called BB cream, which is pretty new in the UK but not really new in anywhere else. Like Asia, they've had it for years and it's like the it product, everyone has it. It's like the biggest money spinning thing ever. So
what does it stand for?
BB cream stands for blemish balm or beauty balm. So
Okay.
for example, Max one is really good because it's got SPF 35 in it, which most foundations you only have 15 SPF in it.
Yeah, because I wear foundation. One of the reasons is because I've got fair skin and I like to have an SPF, but I can't be bothered to put on a proper, an individual SPF each day.
Yeah, exactly. So this would cover all your bases. It's basically your SPF you cut and step out of your routine every day. Most of them are really moisturising too, so you might be able to find that you can cut your moisturiser out and just use one of these instead.
How do they feel on the skin? Do they sit quite lightly or are they rich?
Yeah, really lightly. Do you want to try one?
Yeah.
They're just like kind of thick, kind of cream. And they're a little bit sheer and they're a little bit silky. And a little bit,
Quite dewy?
yeah, really
So do
dewy.
they come in a lot of different shades?
Well, not right now. This is the only shade that MAC makes, but it's quite a universal beige. So if you've got basic, like Caucasian skin, it will work. Asian skin, it'll probably work on that. It's a bit too dark for me, probably. But you can also use it as a really good primer under makeup. So if you really feel that you can't get rid of your foundation, you can wear a really light one over this. Garnier make, I think they have got three shades of BB cream.
Okay.
So one's light, one's medium, one's dark. So you can kind of see which one suits you.
All the bottles look quite small, Steph. Does a little go a long way?
Yeah, depending on which one you use. Like this one's quite thick, so you could get some good coverage out of a little bit of this. And obviously, if you're quite pale, you don't want to use loads of it anyway because it will make you go a little bit orange. So this one is well under a tenner, so you know it's going to last you long enough for it to be good value. So once you've got your natural base with these amazing creams that will do all sorts of things, you can get
I'm expecting miracles from these now.
well, don't expect miracles, even though this is called Miracle Skin Perfector. Okay. But some of them, if you've got skin concerns, you want to just say anti-aging. Some of them claim to have anti-aging properties, so peptides that plump up the lines and stuff. And I'm sure over the next year we'll be seeing loads more things coming out of them. There's a long way to go.
What's
for
the
them.
best way to apply them?
You can just apply it like you do a tinted moisturiser, really. You know, being careful enough because it's still coloured and it's still going to look smudgy and streaky if you're not careful. Take your time. You can use your fingers. I find it best to use my fingers because they're warmer. It helps it sink in more. You've got more control over it, and also they're probably the cleanest makeup applicators you own because you wash them more than you wash your brushes. So it's probably the best way to do it. You can also use a brush though, like you do foundation. This Oon one's quite good because it slides out, and there should be a brush in that. There's not. It slides out, so you can apply that with a brush, and that's a bit thicker as well. This one, if you look, so probably that'll be best with the brush anyway.
Okay, so if you want a bit more coverage,
yeah,
there
this
are
is probably
thicker ones
better,
out there because I'm worried that they'd be a bit runny.
Some of them are a bit too sheer. If you're really not feeling that confident with it, you know, always go for a concealer if you want to hide dark circles or blemishes or anything. Like, don't just feel like you have to wear this. Like, you know, you can top it up with stuff. And if some of them are a bit too sheer and you think they slide or they're a bit too oily for you because they do have a lot of moisturising properties in them, you can always add a primer underneath to help give it some grip, make it stay longer, make it last the entire day, especially if you're going out somewhere after work and you don't want to have to reapply loads of stuff. And so keeping with the natural look, obviously we don't want to ruin it with loads of eyeliner and stuff. So a nice natural blusher like this one from Smashbox, which has got 5 colours in.
That's nice.
And it'll just give you like a nice wash of healthy glow that could actually be natural, no one will ever know. Maybe a tiny smidgen of mascara just to darken your eyelashes, lengthen them, give them a bit more volume. I'd go for brown because it would match my hair more, but Kate, you could go for black and you could go for brown.
Yeah.
And a nice lip stain, like this pink one, which kind of just gives you like a natural, just a bit pinker than your natural lip colour. And it will last all day too because this one does not move. Like I've tried to wash it off before, it just doesn't go anywhere. And just rub it in, give your lips a nice wash of colour. You can also use the balm at the end of this one, which is quite good.
Oh, that's cool, because I've tried those lip tints before and they're just really drying.
Yeah, exactly, and that doesn't look natural at all. You can tell you've caked something on. So if you just run this over it, your lips just look healthy and shiny and glossy and nice. And yeah, concealer over anything you want to hide. And then I reckon you're done, you're all natural up. And no one would ever know, it was all there anyway.